you've ever been looking to find out what's it like to drive through the ponds over here in Summerville, today's the day. We're pulling in right now. We're going to take you for a quick tour. Back on the inside camera.
All right. My name is Mark. This is Jeff. We're with the Charleston Area Living Group, and we talk about all things Charleston and the Tri-County area and living in Charleston and houses in Charleston and all kinds of stuff. But today we're in the ponds, like Jeff said. And do us a favor, like this video and subscribe to our channel and click that little bell so that you can be alerted of all the videos we do.
All the shenanigans that go on in the life of Jeff and Mark. All right, so at the beginning of the neighborhood here, there's there's kind of three different sections of this neighborhood, I would say. There's the original section, which we're in right now. We'll drive by some of these houses. It gets you a feel for what some of these houses were like. And then there is a newer section. So when this first section was built, it was different builders in here, I think, that were in here. And so now they're just finishing out is it Horton?
Horton is in here.
Horton is in here doing some new construction now, but they're just about done.
Yep, and then Coulter is going to be in this neighborhood again after this for that targeted 55 plus.
And aren't they doing some townhouses also?
They are doing some townhouses. Yep.
And so Coulter is in here with Crestwind also.
Yes.
And so that is a true 55 plus neighborhood here that we'll go drive through that today. But if you notice here on the left, there is a boat and a kayak launch area here. And so you, as a resident, you have access to this gate and you can go down in here and park your car and launch down in the pond there. And they do, concerts and food trucks and all kind of stuff out in this field.
Yeah, there's lots of trails. I've seen kayakers out there for sure, and canoers, and there's all kinds of paths and trails all around these lakes. There's a couple of different lakes in here. This is the big one over here on the left.
Okay.
But then there's a couple smaller ones that are deep into the woods a little bit.
So that one trail that the construction trucks are using right now that has that pathway and the dirt road back, that's back to that other pond there. That's what you're talking about?
Yep, that's right.
So pulling in here past the first roundabout, there's a fairly new YMCA.
It's been here about 8 years.
8 years?
Yeah.
My kids went to a science camp here, so I guess, that was when they were pretty young.
Right.
That was probably when they were pretty new.
Yes, I think
here.
so.
And then we have our own fire station here in the ponds also.
Yep.
That's always good for home insurance.
Yes.
You have a fire station in the neighborhood.
And so it looks like they have an Easter egg hunt coming up and a sweet treat festival or something.
Nice trails and paths along all through the sidewalks through this neighborhood.
Yeah, so this road is called 100 Oaks Boulevard. And when we get towards the end of it, towards Crestwind, you'll know why. I think
you'll understand why.
Yeah, but they even get up here have a few little parks and benches to sit at right in the middle of the two lanes.
Where the road kind of splits.
Yeah, as we're splitting right here, you'll kind of see some open space. But beautiful homes in here, nice mature landscaping.
Very mature area. I mean, the name of this road alone kind of says that.
Right. Lots of azaleas in here, and people have decorated their houses for holidays.
Very pretty.
Very, very pretty.
So the section we're driving through now is a non-55 plus.
Yep.
And we're going to go down to the amenity center here. So if you did live in Crestwind and you had the grandkids over and you want to go to the pool, this is the pool that you would go to. But it's literally 100 yards outside of the Crestwind neighborhood. Beautiful trees.
There's the big farmhouse that's part of the amenity center. And then behind that is the pool for the ponds.
And I think there's a dog park back there.
It's right up there on the right. They just added that.
And a playground, I think, is over here.
That's kind of intertwined into the trees.
Yeah.
It's like a tree house.
Look at these trees. Gorgeous. I'm going to pull back in. Looks like they got a soccer goal set up back there. And
there's a nice field over there to play football in. But isn't that cool how it's like a little tree house?
That is neat. Totally used the trees in the design of all this.
Yeah, it's kind of neat.
Got a little bench over there, a little mobile library.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, beside
one
the bench.
Of those bookstores.
Yeah. And then, so the pool is right here in front of us, lovely pool. And then if you look, Mark, on the right here, this pavilion, and there's a beautiful fireplace inside that pavilion. And so they can do food trucks, and then there's a fireplace. So there's a fireplace in the pavilion, and then also a big burn area out here where you can come up and light a fire. And I don't know if they would here, but you know what I used to do in a neighborhood like this is I would just those little logs. They come wrapped in the paper. Yeah, and you just throw one of those in the thing, and you're good to go.
Brian Butler.
Yeah. Hi, Brian Butler. Really, my vehicle, he knew.
Yes.
He knew who we were. It's a realtor contractor friend of ours. All right, so off to the right here. Well, let's go.
Let's go right and we'll come back.
Yeah, we'll end up
go in the back
Crestwind. But then you don't get the feel for going in the front with the cool guard shack, and we'll only go a few roads down here.
Dog park.
Oh yeah, 2 different size dog parks. 30 pounds. That's the size difference.
The size.
So these homes are still lovely homes, but there would be lots of 2-story homes in this area.
This one right here, this green one on the left, is a 1-story. I got to show it, and it's beautiful.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's almost like a 55-plus home.
That's the thing. In a lot of these non-55 sections of these neighborhoods, there is a lot of ranch homes still available in these homes. So if you don't want to live in a 55 plus that has the little higher, not little, it is higher, HOA.
Oh yeah,
then you have got options to be in these neighborhoods without being in the 55 plus.
And I think Crestwind is very similar to Four Seasons and Del Webb next, and they're about $274 a month.
Yeah,
but that takes care of all your lawn. And there's no guard at this one because it's only closed at night right now until they finish construction and all that.
Gotcha. So I think I can turn here and circle around,
circle back,
and come back out.
We're sneaking behind the houses.
We are. We're being stealthy. So that neighborhood right in front of us, through that tree line, that's Crestwind, right?
It is Crestwind. Yep.
Just the trees in this neighborhood are absolutely gorgeous. So these homes on the left here, you'll see they're attached but rear load garages. So the front of the house doesn't have the parking, it's here in the back of the house, and there's this alleyway that gets you through.
Looks like somebody's moving stuff in.
Yeah, roofer's nightmare there. All right.
Oh, we're going
Hold
the
on.
wrong way.
No. Hold on. I can make a left here and I'm okay.
Okay.
I was going if I kept going straight there. Listen, I'm a rules follower. I am not a rules breaker. All right,
so way down in the back of this section is where D.R. Horton is building the new construction.
Yep.
And there's still some available, but I think they're about to close out of that.
Yeah, they're finishing up, which may make for often at the beginning and the end of a neighborhood are some good deals to be had in these neighborhoods. So we're pretty familiar with which neighborhoods are finishing up and starting off, and they're doing rate buy downs and always different incentives. But sometimes it's a good thing. We often say it's great to get in at the beginning, but it's also sometimes great to get in at the end.
Yes, I agree. Now we'll go up here and take a right into Crestwind.
Yep.
Which is the 55 and better.
Yes.
David Simcox taught us.
Yes, we learned a new phrase. 55 and better location, not 55 plus.
There's about 60 lots left, but she told me they sold 12 last month.
Wow.
So if they keep doing that, they'll be done in 5 or 6 months.
Yeah, pretty quick. So this neighborhood has, I would say, a medium to large size amenity center.
Yeah, it's like 12,000 square feet.
It does not have an indoor pool, but outside of that,
it's got everything else.
It's got pretty much everything else that most of the other ones do.
Yep. So on the left up here is all the models that they built 7-8 years ago.
Yep.
And so some of them have like the darker cabinets inside, but obviously they've adjusted that as they built the homes and all.
And this neighborhood has a pretty good mix now of existing homes that are resales. They're doing spec homes in here, and they're also doing build from the ground up, so you could still pick your lot in here.
That's the big amenity center right in front of us now.
I'm going to do a circle around that. This is for a smaller, it's not a small community, but for a smaller compared to
the Four Seasons,
2 Del Webbs and the Four Seasons. I mean, look at all the cars in the parking lot right here right now. Yeah. This is a very active community.
And my mother-in-law lives in here, and she absolutely loves it. She's been here like 7 years, I think, 8 years even, maybe.
I was in here with a client recently, and we just went up and started talking to the people at the pickleball court. We hung out for 15 minutes with them.
That's great.
Talking. I mean, hardly anybody was from here. Everybody was transplants, and it's really a nice
So
experience.
2 tennis courts there. One of them they use as a alternate pickleball court, just because they don't have enough of them.
Hey, there's one of our clients.
And then over here, you'll see the group of people.
Yeah, I know, but we've got our client pulling up here to say hi.
Oh, okay.
All right, so there's a pavilion here.
Gazebo.
It's somebody that knew us. We're going to find out.
Maybe he wants to sell his house.
All right, well, hit us up. Somebody's coming up to talk to us. They want to say hi. Oh, no, wait. Is it Ernest? Yeah, it's my buddy. What's up, buddy? Want to say hi to the YouTube world? We're doing a video. This is Ernest, third best realtor in all of Charleston.
Third best.
Third
Yes.
best.
Out of 8,000.
Out of 8,000, you're doing pretty good. Yeah, sitting right around doing a video now. We're about to go get up in this bocce. You see this thing kicking over here? It's packed.
There's like 30 people over there.
What is it?
Bocce.
Oh, bocce ball?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We still don't know how to play. We finally went and played pickleball, but we have no
Are
idea
you
how to
going
do
that
bocce.
event Thursday?
Thursday at the
Competition?
yeah, no, we're not going.
Oh, okay.
No, but it looks like somebody's gonna twist an ankle up here. There's no doubt.
Hope it's not.
I hope it's not me.
I'm rooting for you, buddy.
Thanks. How you guys doing?
Good.
Good, man.
Good
How
to
you
see
been?
you.
Good to see you, my friend.
Doing good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Holler if you need
Exciting
anything.
ride by. Head
Yeah, I appreciate you. See you, buddy. Actually, did a deal with Ernest in this neighborhood.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's so nice when you have a realtor on the other side of a deal
That knows
that knows what they're doing,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a great experience. Yeah, look at this.
pickleball is heavily done in this neighborhood. Or not pickleball.
And bocce. Yeah. Got a cheering section going on there. That was another. That was Jake's
Oh,
over there.
obviously this is a golf cart community as well.
Yeah, I'm always going to let the golf carts go first. So lovely homes, really.
Yeah.
This is a nice. We like this builder. They're doing a nice job. And you know what, Mark? Actually, these models are going to be for sale here sooner than
Probably
you
within
know.
a year, yeah.
Yeah, but you see the landscapers out here right now putting down fresh pine straw. They do a really nice job keeping it beautiful. So if you have any questions on this neighborhood, let us know. The best way to get a hold of us is if you drop down into the description of this video. There's a link there that you can click on, and it jumps into our calendar, so you can schedule a Zoom call with us, an in-person meeting, or a phone call, whatever works for you. If you do us a huge favor and like and subscribe to this channel and like this video, it is a big help to us. And if you ever want to come into, we're really focused in on these, especially these 55 plus neighborhoods. So there's a ton of them in that market in Summerville here. There's a ton of the non 55 plus. So just schedule a meeting with us and we can talk through what makes sense for you and your family.
Looking forward to it. See you on the next
See you
one.
in the next one.